And just like that, we're back. And we're back with some pricing for the 2024 Chevy Silverado 2500 and 3500. By the way, we are getting hammered with some snow here in Utah. It is ridiculous. And I already shoveled, so hopefully, okay, it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. But man, a lot of people say out here in Utah that they don't get a lot of snow, but I don't know if that's true or not, because since we lived here, we've gotten a ton of snow. By the way, I have not driven this truck in like 2 weeks. Feels good to keep a truck clean this long. People said it wasn't possible. Yes, it is. And David Brown, for the record, I do use this bike. I do. By the way, Yesoul, if you are in the market for a way to work out and lose weight, this is a perfect bike to have. Fits in our bedroom, has a 32-inch TV, and you can use it for like other workouts too, which is nice. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, special shout out to Jerry Seiner Chevrolet. They did provide this information to me from Chevy's website. Now, the pricing is still pending because I know some dealerships are not giving pricing out right now, but it should be pretty accurate what I'm giving you guys. I am going to give it to you with the base price and then destination, and then of course you should be able to see the total price with the two combined. And if you would like to order a Chevy truck, if you live in the area or if you don't live in the area, if you do decide you want to get an HD for 2024, I did secure 5 spots for discounts. So they are not selling them over MSRP, and they're willing to discount the truck. So if you would, call Keith, who is a sales manager at the Salt Lake City location, and mention my channel, and we can go from there. But apart from that, let's get into the video for pricing. If you didn't watch the last one I did build a 2024 Chevy Silverado 3500, and I did order the truck. I built 2 trucks, LTZ, High Country, go back and watch it. What I'll do is, I don't have all the options and everything for each trim level, but you're gonna see the base price for all of them, and then destination of course, and then the total price with those 2. And then from there you can kind of go online and build a 2023 and get an idea of pricing for the options and features. This is gonna be for pricing for 2023 crew cab, standard bed pickups with 4-wheel drive, okay? Starting off is work trucks. This is going to have the 6.6 liter gas with the 6-speed transmission. Base price for this truck is $53,395. The custom is going to be $52,195, and then the LT is going to be $54,195. LTZ is $61,795, and then the High Country is $71,395. The first 2 trim levels, work truck and custom, for 2024 are going to have the same interiors as the 2023. So if you're looking for a pickup in those trim levels, I would go ahead and buy what's out there right now, because there is rebates on these trucks. And for the custom, I think they have $500. So if you're looking for these pickups, I'd buy these now, because you're not going to get any difference in the interior. However, the front fascias will be refreshed, but you're going to have the same interior that you see right here. Now, as far as the LT and up, they will get new interiors, and they're gonna have revised front ends and wheel designs. So let's go ahead and check out the pricing for the 2024s. I'm gonna read it out to you really quickly, but don't worry, I'm gonna put it in a nice spreadsheet for you guys. That way you have a nice view of everything, okay? And then I'll show you guys the price difference for each trim level. So starting off with work truck. $49,700 was the base price. If you include destination, it's $51,595. So that truck did get a slight price increase. The custom total price, including destination, is $53,295, and the LT is $55,895. LTZ is $63,095, and then the High Country is $72,895. On my build that I did previously, I did a High Country, and with Ram and Ford, if you get the highest trim levels, they do not have an option for a gas engine anymore. So Chevy's the only one now that offers that. If you get the Denali Ultimate, you cannot get the gas engine. So this is the only truck you can get now with this configuration. Alrighty, so I just went over all this pricing with you. Be sure to pause it if you want, but don't worry, I'm going to show you guys the variants for all the pricing here in a second. But overall, this pricing is not terrible when you consider this has been a refresh and powertrain enhanced truck. Now here are the variances. I'm kind of surprised that the work truck had a large price increase because they're not changing the interior, but this is probably their sales leader. So it makes sense for them to charge a little bit more because it's where they're going to make their most money. I get that. But you're getting a 10-speed transmission and you're getting a slightly revised front end. And if you're willing to pay for that, I guess it's not that big of a deal, right? But the custom got an $1,100 price increase over the 2023. The LT saw a sizable one, $1,700 price increase over the 2023. LTZ saw a $1,300 price increase, and the High Country saw a $1,500 price increase. I know a lot of people got mad at me for jumping ship from Ram, but as I mentioned in the past, I was on my way to order a new 2023 Ram despite them not changing that truck. I was gonna get a high output engine and I was gonna get another mega cab with night edition. The problem was the truck saw no upgrades that were worth the huge price increase. I'm okay with these price increases because I have a new powertrain and I have a refreshed interior. So it makes sense in my head. But for Ram, all you got was some new tow mirrors, a nice sport performance hood, and a digital gauge cluster. Those were probably the biggest updates that they did. And the truck went up by about $5,000 to $10,000 compared to the 2022s. Maybe not that much, but it was pretty big. I mean, the truck was $109,000. So in my opinion, I thought that this made more sense for me. And that's why I jumped ship, because I'm not paying more if I don't have to. And I love Ram. You guys know how I feel about my Ram trucks. But this opened up the door for new opportunities on my channel, so I'm glad they did the price increase. But this is not terrible. Let's go ahead and look at the 3500s, and that'll pretty much end this video. I don't want to make it too long, but yeah, that's not too bad. So if you are looking at a diesel option, the price for that, hold on one second. The price for the diesel is $9,890. So if you look at any of the pricing I'm showing you, just add $9,890, and then if you want, just go on to Chevy's website, build an LT, LTZ, whatever, and whatever the option packages are, I would just add a couple $100 to each one, and that should give you a good idea of price point for the truck that you might want. So here's the pricing for the 2023 Silverado 3500. Keep in mind, crew cab, standard bed, full drive, okay? Single rear wheel. Gas engine, starting price is $51,595 for the work truck. And I have to make a quick confession. I forget that there's no 3500 custom. I always look for it, and I always have to find myself feeling like an idiot because I always forget. But there is no custom 3500. So the LT for a gas engine was $55,395. LTZ was $62,995. And then your High Country is $72,595. Alright, so here is the total price including destination for all the 2024 3500s, starting with the work truck. $52,795, $57,095 for the LT. LTZ is $64,295, and then High Country is $74,095. Now let's check out the pricing for the two. So here's all the pricing for 23 and 24. And the price variance is the exact same as the 2500s. I guess there's nothing notably different between the two. Now, I am going to show you guys the pricing difference for 2500 and 3500 because I guess that might be important to some people too. People are still asking me this question. 2500 or 3500? I still get that question a lot. If you're ordering a truck, I strongly recommend, it's just my recommendation, just to get a 3500, especially if you know you're going to be towing a trailer, specifically a fifth wheel. Just go ahead and get a 3500. The GM trucks is the only exception to that rule for me. Only because the 2500s do have over 3,000 pounds of payload. But if you're ordering a truck and you're looking to tow a fifth wheel, 9 times out of 10, the 3500 gives you a little bit more payload capacity to keep you within the GVWR of that truck. So I will do a video on this really soon because I still get this question a lot. And if you're ordering a truck, just get a 3500. The ride is not much different from actually what I've noticed. And maybe if I have a chance, I'll drive 2 trucks again just to see. But on the Ram side of the house, it's different. It is a lot harsher. On Fords, I don't really notice a difference with the Fords either, but GM trucks, it's like the exact same ride in my opinion. Now, if you do get that heavier duty front suspension, like the camper and snowplow package, I can't remember what they call it, but whatever that package is called, that's the only exception to the rule. I think that does make the ride a little bit stiffer, but you get that for the 25 or 3500, so it doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and check out the pricing difference for 25 and 3500, and then that'll effectively end the video. I guess I could have just told you guys what it was, but I wanted to make sure it was different for each trim level, so here you go. So it's just $1,200 difference no matter if you get a high country down to a work truck. So there you have it. That's all the pricing for the 2024s for 35 and 2500. Hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out again to Jerry Seiner, Chevrolet, for letting me get the pricing for the trucks. Be sure to share the video. I know a lot of people are out there looking to order pickups, so this is the perfect time. I think GM is a good option. And even if I were to add a diesel option onto my build, I would still be under $95,000. So again, when I jump ship, it's for a reason. See you guys in the next video.